Hi, welcome back again. We're going on in chapter 2, and we're going on to the lesson 2-2, and I'm in MindTap here again. And so we can actually collapse 2-1, that lesson, because we finished working together there. And so now we're going to start working together 2.2, or working papers. So let me click on that. Open it up. You can see here on my right side, that's the textbook. And remember, you can open up the chapters and you can go down to chapter 2, which is the different things there. So it's always there available to you. But let's go back to working together 2-2. It even tells you the page on the textbook it is. So here's a list of accounts here. And this says this is Jean's Cleaning Service, uses a list of accounts, and that's what that is. And so it says prepare 2 T accounts for each transaction. On each T account, select the account title of one of the accounts affected by the transaction, enter the debit and credit amount in each T account to show the transaction type. Well, there's the accounts. We can't add any other accounts. We can only use what's in this list. So we don't make up anything. We just use what was given to us. So let's go to the transactions. So it looks like on March 1st, I received cash from the owner as an investment. So I would put cash as my first account, and then I would put John Jensen's Capital as my second account. He's the owner. And I would do a debit on the T account, which is $4,000, and then a credit to John's capital account of $4,000. So there's my 2 entries, and so that transaction is completed. So I'm going to March 3rd, and it said paid cash for supplies. So there's an unwritten rule in accounting. Always do your debits first. So I'm going to do supplies, and that's going to be a debit of $95. And my credit's going to be cash because I paid cash, and that's going to be a credit of $95. So if you remember, that's an increase to supplies of $95 and a decrease to cash of $95, and they're both asset accounts. So now I'm on March 4th. I should bring my transaction over here on the other side so I can see what it says. It says bought supplies on account from Supply Depot at $120. So supplies is an asset, so I'm going to debit supplies for $120. That's an increase. And then the other account is going to be accounts payable Supply Depot, and that's going to be $120 debit, or excuse me, that's going to be a credit of $120 to accounts payable Supply Depot. There's my 2 entries, so that transaction is completed. So I'm on to March 6th, and it said paid cash for insurance of $250. If I went and looked at my list of accounts here, I don't have an insurance account, but I do have a prepaid insurance. So we scroll back down, and I'm going to debit prepaid insurance, and it's going to be $250. And I'm going to credit cash, because it says I paid cash, $250. So that's an increase to prepaid insurance with a debit of $250, and a credit to cash of $250, which is a decrease to cash. So I'm on the last one, which is March 9th. Over here it says paid cash on account to Supply Depot. Okay, so I'm going to do accounts payable Supply Depot. And my redneck's coming out. And that's going to be a debit of $80. And that actually decreases it because remember, that's a liability account. And cash is going to be my credit of $80, and that's a decrease. And there you have it, working together 2-2. So that's a T account. A lot of the times the T accounts are not used in the world except to find mistakes or problems that's been done in accounting. But the day-to-day stuff doesn't use T accounts. But accountants use T accounts to help find problems or mistakes or errors all the time. It's a kind of a picture representation of a transaction and how it affects each account and how it affects your accounting equation, which is assets equal liability plus owner's equity. But that's it. So good luck on your own. You also should be able to do the application 2-2. It goes along with this. But have a great day and enjoy.